Hi, I'm Betty Hurley Dasgupta, and this is a demo on how to set up a group to specifically insert a student degree program for review. And this is for CDL and also for Tom McElroy in Genesee Valley. So I'm in my dashboard in Mahara, and you can get here either by going into Moodle and clicking on the Mahara button on the right hand side, or you can just go to mahara.esc.edu and it should take you to a logon page, which should take you here. If you have a question about that, let me know. I'm going to focus on creating a group, so I'm going to click on groups and it automatically goes to my groups, and then I can click on create group. I'm going to call this group Sample Math DP. For both applications, I think you do need to think through some kind of convention for naming these groups for students. I suggest probably using initials or some way to protect the students' privacy a bit, because even though people won't be able to get into the group, if they search, they will be able to see the group name. So this is a demo, and you can put any description in there you want. You don't even need to do a description. Definitely take out the mark on open. You definitely don't want this to be an open group, and I would keep all of these blank because you just want to invite the members of the group. I did talk to Steve about control groups. If you do want to do that route, right now he has to set them up. Maybe if we start asking for a lot of control groups, they will give us the opportunity to do that ourselves. But right now only Steve can set up a control group. And you can have him do that, and then when you put the group members in, they automatically go in. The way we have it here, and I'll show you that in a minute, you do need to invite people and they do need to accept. So we can talk about that. You definitely don't want publicly viewable, and you probably don't need the report. In terms of creating and editing pages, that's really up to you. I think in CDL, since we're starting at the informal stage, maybe all group members, we want to be able to create and edit pages, but you can choose group administrators to do that. I'm going to leave it at all group members, but you definitely want to think about that. If you do administrators, then you can name multiple administrators for a group, so that's another way to consider it. You can also restrict the dates for things being editable. And if you want to set a date, you just click off the not specified and then specify a date. You probably do want shared page notifications so that people get that note, so that they are alerted when they need to go to the group and check. So let's go ahead and save that group. Once the group is started, then first thing you probably want to do is to put the members in. So go ahead and click on members, and the start of the group is automatically a member, of course. The search here is just for members already in the group, so what you want to actually click is send multiple invitations at once. And as you see, there are almost 10,000 people, so you definitely don't want to do it that way. I'm going to go ahead, Tom, and put you in this sample group, and you can see I can just do a little bit of your name. If I did just Tom, I would have gotten more. Click on the name, press the arrow, and move them over. Then I can put the Susan in here as well. And there she is. And move her over and submit. Now when I look at the members, they're not there yet because they have to accept, but I can check on my invitations and see there. If in the search the name does not come up, that means that they've not yet pressed the Mahara button, so you will need to remind them to do that, and I'll put that reminder into the video for users. So now we have our members invited. The other thing you'll probably want to do is to set up your discussion area. There is a general discussion in here already. I usually don't use that. I usually set up a new form and maybe call it discussion of DP, and in here demo discussion, and click save, and see the discussion goes in there. And then I probably would add a new topic in there, and put in the directions. And remind people that the file is in the files area. And looks like I spelled everything right, so I can just go down and post. You do want to subscribe to this topic. If this says subscribe, you want to click on that, because it is, I think, most helpful to get alerts rather than have to go group by group and find when people have put things in. And then people just have to hit reply to add their contribution. So it's a pretty easy discussion forum. They should be okay in using this. Let's go to files. Those are two ways in which you can then put information in this group as per the degree program. If you want to put it file by file, you certainly can do that. Note, when you click on file, you get this this area for uploading a file. You do need to click on the yes to confirm that you have the rights to that file to upload it, and then the browse will darken. If you don't click yes, this won't work. So go ahead and do that. And I've already got this up here. You may have to search for your file, but I'm going to go ahead and click on what I want to put in, the sample. Note that it's uploading there. Once it's uploaded, I can I add another. I can create a folder, or I'm going to stop. So the other thing you may want to do instead is create a page. So which is pretty easy in Mahara. So you just oops, I don't want to search for a page. I want to create a page. And then I put in sample math DP. Don't want untitled there. Okay, and go ahead and save my page. There's the title of it. The first thing I want to do with the page is to edit the layout, because the default is 3 columns, so I want to change that to 2 columns. And then here are a few things that you can put in. You can put in a text box in which you can put an introduction. So say here, introduction to page. And go ahead and just save that. Note that you can actually put the sample DP there, but it's not as easy to read, so it's probably best to put that in another way. You can then put in an image, and again you have to click that and then browse, and find an image quickly. And let's just do that one. And again, save. And then you probably also want to put in files to download. So click on media, then take and again drag files to download and upload the file, and it's in my downloads. So I want to go to my documents, and there it is. And then go ahead and save. And there it is. And then people can just click on that to open it. And so you can do that as a page. And then that becomes a page that you instruct people to open. So it's really up to you. Tom, you and I had discussed about the Gen Ed being an image, so you may want to do it where you have the image of the Gen Ed sheet and maybe then downloaded files of the DP and transcripts or whatever else you want to put in there. So as I said, I will do a video for users, but I think this will work out well. So you put in the members, you set up the form, you upload files if you just want the files, or you create a page and put all the information there, and direct people within the discussion area where to find the materials. And then all of their feedback will go in the discussion, and you should be all set. Any questions, do let me know. I'm going to go ahead and log out, and good luck.